Een van die nieuwkomers is de 30-jarige Tamer Alalloush. Hij is geboren in Hama in Syrië, niet ver van de stad Homs. Met een aantal medestudenten riep hij mensen op om de straat op te gaan tegen het regime van Assad. Zijn acties bleven niet onopgemerkt en hij moest eerst onderduiken en later vluchten. Tamer heeft zijn vrouw en 2 dochters en zijn huis moeten verlaten, omdat hij dacht vrij te zijn in een land waar vrijheid alleen in dromen bestaat. Hij besloot naar Nederland te gaan en kwam in Utrecht terecht. Ik ontmoet hem op zijn favoriete plek, het Domplein.
Tamer, when we go back to your childhood in Syria, how was your sense of freedom back then?
It was like just a word. We learn it in our schools and in our life. We read it in the books.
How did you feel when the revolution started? Was there hope in a better way of life and more freedom?
Yeah, we hoped a lot. We built lots of dreams about this. Because when the Arab Spring started in Tunisia and then came to Egypt, other countries, and they talk about their freedom and these governments will go away after 30 or 40 or 50 years, control everything. We thought it will be in Syria soon, and it comes. Millions of the people come to the streets. But then the government still killed the people, and the numbers comes to be more and more. It started with 2 or 3 people dying every Friday, and then comes to be 100 persons at least dying every day in the country. So the people started to make the free army to defense on the revolution.
Tamer, what was your part in the revolution in Syria?
I was a study master of international law, and me and my friends were explained by Facebook and other social media, secretly of course, by groups, how they go to the street, how they organize themselves by a modern way, and also by a peaceful way. But then it didn't succeed because the other side still kill the people, kill and kill.
It must be hard to have a family with a wife pregnant and a small daughter in a country that is shattered by war.
It was very hard. First, when my wife was pregnant with the first daughter, there's fighting in the village, 1 kilometer from my house. So I decided to send her to the city. Hard part for me, which when she went to birth, my second daughter, I couldn't go. Then I decided it's not possible to live like this. You are in your village moving and go and back, but you are in the big prison. So I decided to leave. I bid to cross the border of the Turkey. I bid to cross the places of the army places or the army borders. And then I bid for the boat, of course, €1,000. It was a small boat with 7 meters with 55 people. There was women and 10 children. After Athens, it was just from the bus to the train, to the bus to the train, or walking from the border to other country. But 3 or 4 days without sleeping. For the first time, I came to Garbus. I lived there for 50 days and then moved again to Fassenaar and then Wageningen, Arnhem, Zevenaar. And finally, I tried to back here and I succeeded that. Very high.
It's 17 meters. You had to leave your wife and small daughter, small children. That must be very sad for you.
Of course, for everybody. When I left my country, my daughters were... The youngest one was 23 days.
Can you imagine some people are saying, why did this man leave his wife and children back there in Syria?
Yes, because they don't know why I did that. If you don't know, of course, the first question will come to your mind for you. How can you leave your children there and your wife in a place where is the war and people killed each other? And also, I cannot bring them in this trip, difficult trip, dangerous, with a small boat in the sea for 5 hours. All these 5 hours, I was thank my God because I didn't bring them with me.
How do you see your future in the Netherlands?
I chose Holland because of my future. My studying is international law, and this country is the best country for that.
And bring your family here?
I hope, and I started the procedure for that. I hope it will not take a long time. They said 9 months, but I hope not.